A young boy with a kite in his hand, an image of Afghanistan straight from the pages of one of the most popular books ever written about this country. Khaled Hosseini's best-selling novel, later a Hollywood movie, The Kite Runner, provided a searing portrayal of life under the Taliban.
It's been 2 years since my
Mr. Hosseini, an Afghan-American who's back in Kabul for a visit, says he's now worried about the future.
We should be patient. It may not be the most helpful thing to compare Afghanistan today to Afghanistan 5 years ago. Let's compare decades to decades. Let's acknowledge how difficult things are at the moment. Absolutely. But let's remember what the conditions of the population of this country were in the 90s, where the fortunes of the people were held hostage by 50,000 militiamen.
Your book, The Kite Runner, gave everyone a glimpse into how dark it can be in Afghanistan, the real dark days in this country. Are you confident, totally confident, those days will never be back?
I hope they won't be back. And speaking to people in various parts of this country, they also hope that they won't be back. What they do feel is that if we abandon Afghanistan again, if we cut short this mission and, as it were, cut our losses and leave, that it is very conceivable that things would slide back very quickly, and that we may very well find ourselves once more with an Afghanistan that is in a complete state of anarchy, where those who have the guns have the power. And again, that's not good for Afghanistan, clearly. It's not good for this region. And in the end, I think it'll be bad for the West as well.
Mr. Hosseini is not here for pleasure. He's an ambassador for the UN refugee agency UNHCR. And when he returns to the United States, where his book sold so many copies and where now there's growing concern about troop losses, he'll be giving evidence to a congressional committee. When his book was first published in 2003, it took ordinary readers beyond news reports, giving them an insight into how grim life can be for ordinary Afghans. Its author is now using his position to urge fellow Americans not to abandon Afghanistan again. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Kabul.